Greetings, Jill Starrett here with another Fresh Tilled Soil Design Sprint Short. This week we're going to cover the activity we call FAQs, or Facts, Assumptions, and Questions. This activity helps to get all of the different domain knowledge out of individuals' heads and onto the wall where it can be shared and referenced by the team. This is a critical step in the design sprint process because everyone needs to be working from the same set of information. For that reason, we typically do this fairly early in the understand phase on day one. Step one is to have participants work individually to write down everything they know or think they might know on a Post-it note, one idea per Post-it note. They can also write down questions they have. If you're more organized like me, you'll have participants use 3 different colored Post-its for corresponding categories. Next, have participants share their data points and organize into the 3 corresponding columns. It can be helpful to group similar data points together. After all the data is on the wall, have a group analyze it and challenge any of the data points. You can use prompting questions like, is this fact really more of an assumption? Or do we already know something that might answer this question or prove this assumption? Rewrite and rearrange any data points as necessary. This is a critical step to ensure that the data set you're assembling is accurate. The last step is optional, but can be helpful for defining focus. Have participants dot vote on the assumptions to determine which assumptions are most risky and need further testing. Don't be worried about rushing this activity or going over your allotted time. You'll be referencing this table throughout the rest of the design sprint, so it's important to take the time early on to get this right. Also, if you're facilitating a group that is hesitant to challenge anything, you might need to get the ball rolling and help set the tone. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, we'll review an alternative activity to FAQs called assumption storming. You definitely don't want to miss it. If you have any additional questions or interest in the design sprint process at Fresh Tilled Soil, send us a note at ds@freshtilledsoil.com.